Presentado por, being brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, junto con Promociones Sanfer, Marquez Boxing y Tecate, patrocinador oficial. Un combate no titular pactado a 10 vueltas en la categoría peso ligero. A 10-round non-title bout in the lightweight division. Los jueces son, the judges are Jacob Barrios, Luis Fitch y Mario Sandoval. El tercero sobre la superficie, Manolo Alcocer. Y ahora, damas y caballeros, veremos quién es el más macho. Presentando la esquina azul, introducing the blue corner, vestido de negro con vivos blancos. He steps in wearing black, trimmed in white. Detuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 135 libras. He tipped the scales at an official 135 pounds. Con un récord profesional de 24 victorias, solo 3 derrotas y 18 de sus victorias por la vía del knockout as a professional. He steps in with a record of 24 victories against only 3 losses, with 18 of those victories coming by way of knockout. El ex campeón mundial peso superpluma de la AMB, the former WBA super featherweight champion of the world. De Barranquilla, Colombia, Likar Ramos. Y en la esquina contraria, en the opposite corner, vestido de negro con vivo rojo. He steps in wearing black, trimmed in red. Detuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 134 libras. He tipped the scales at an official 134 pounds. Y a nivel profesional, mantiene un récord de 52 victorias, con 5 derrotas, un empate y 38 de sus victorias por la vía del cloroformo. As a professional, he enters the ring with 52 victories against 5 losses, 1 draw, and 38 of his victories coming by way of knockout. El ex campeón mundial peso pluma, peso superpluma y el actual campeón mundial peso ligero de la OMB y AMB. The former featherweight, former super featherweight, and the reigning WBO and WBA lightweight champion of the world. De la Ciudad de México, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez.
So Manolo Alcocer cleans the ring out, gets the 2 fighters in for their final few words.
Buenas noches, muchachos, buenas noches. Conocemos el reglamento. Vamos a una pelea limpia. Choquen los guantes. Cuando suene la campana salimos peleando. Suerte a los dos.
Well, we get Juan Manuel Marquez as the former, well, actually, he's the reigning WBA and WBO champion in the lightweight division. And Likar Ramos is a former world champion. So we get some class in there tonight. We'll see how it goes. And again, Raul, you mentioned that you think in a lot of ways it's dangerous for Marquez, but he still needs to stay busy.
That's how he thinks. Every fighter's different. But I think at his level, you know, he's 37 years old. He's already been in big fights, usually super fights he's been in.
And big wars.
And big wars, so.
And that takes a toll on a guy who's 37 years of age against a 25-year-old.
Yeah, and he, you know, Likar Ramos is a veteran fighter with a lot of experience, even though he lost his title in his first defense to Jorge Solis. But he has stopped his last 3 opponents. One was at 140 pounds. So, not an easy fight for Juan Manuel Marquez.
Well, let's see how it goes here with almost a minute gone here in round number 1. Marquez to the right of your screen with a red trim on his black trunks and a little bit of white trim on Ramos's black trunks. Red up around the belt section of Marquez, and red on his shoes as well. So if you don't know Marquez, and it's hard to believe that you'd be tuned in tonight if you don't know him, but that's the deal. first round. The southpaw is Ramos.
Yeah, Likar Ramos right now for the southpaw stance.
And bald hair. Bald head, I should say. All right, that's what you need to know to get this thing rolling here. Coming up to the midway point in round number 1. Nothing dramatic yet. Likar looks like he's come to fight, though. And that's the danger of a guy 37 fighting a real good and former champion at 25.
He's trying to counter Juan Manuel Marquez. Kind of leading back and coming in with a 1-2 straight left hand down the middle, which caught Marquez coming in. Oh, there you go.
He caught him with a shot, and he may not be able to recover from this. His eyes are shut. It's all over. They're going to get the doctor in there. It's scored a first round. It's not scored. It is a first round knockout for Juan Manuel Marquez. This guy's still out. It looks like he caught him with a very powerful left hook.
Right in the button.
Right on the button. And when the referee saw those eyes closed like that, he stopped the count. So it's a first round knockout for Marquez. So other than keeping himself in shape in the training session of this, he still has pinpoint punching power against a very good former champion in Likar Ramos. How about that? That's something we didn't expect, the first round knockout.
No, we didn't. We didn't expect it to be that easy for Juan Manuel Marquez. But hey, the sooner the better. He was risking a $5 million guaranteed payday for Manny Pacquiao. Now that's next.
And it's like
he
you and I.
He showed power. Here we see how he
watch
did it.
this.
Jab.
Oh, that was the right hand.
It was down the middle. The jab. You ever see the jab? That's it. Right there. Right on the button.
I thought it was a left hook. The referee was standing in that position. I thought it was a left hook. It was a right hand right down the middle. Wow, what power. And there's no question about it because Likar Ramos' eyes were clenched tightly shut. He's knocked out. Just hope he's okay because he's still down, but his eyes are open. Raul Marquez will go up into the ring and speak with Juan Manuel Marquez, who scored a dramatic first-round knockout here. Before we do that, we want to make sure that Likar is okay. They got the cold towels on him. I can see him, and his eyes are open, so that's a good sign anyway. But he was knocked out cold. The referee between me and the fighters, and I thought I saw the left hand fly, and I may have, but obviously the replay showed that he blasted him with a straight right hand that knocked him out cold. There's the situation as you see it, the ice on the head, the cold towel on the face. His eyes are open, so he is coming around. Thank God for that. I don't want to see anybody hurt. Remember, this guy that Juan Manuel has defeated as a professional is a very, very good fighter. 24-3 with 18 knockouts. And he's a guy that had good power in both hands, and he was starting out boxing well, and he wasn't afraid of Juan Manuel, but he made one mistake. Dropped his hands a little bit, and that right hand got through there, and he caught him as flush as you can catch a guy. And now Likar Ramos is seated and now standing in the crowd. He says, great. They applaud him and they sit him down immediately. And of course, it's difficult to tell if there's any serious damage done to him, but at least he's conscious and sitting up. Let's watch this right hand again. There's the left that I thought clipped him, but then it was the right hand that really right on the button. And his eyes were clinched closed and left foot quivering a little bit. Right hand shot. Wow. What power. Well, the stage is set now with this one punch from Manny Pacquiao. And wouldn't Juan Manuel Marquez love to be able to do that to Manny? And I'm sure Manny's watching in the Philippines tonight. Manny, I know you've got 2 close decisions over him, well, at least a draw and a close decision. And the world wants to see you fight this guy, and then Mayweather, of course. Whether that'll happen, we don't know, but if anyone can do it, Bob Arum can. Juan Manuel Marquez, his record goes to 53-5 with a draw and 39 knockouts. He could retire with that and go right to the Hall of Fame, but he's a fighter at 37 and wants to continue. For one big last payday against Pacquiao. Of course, Marquez is doing the interview with Azteca TV first, and as soon as our Marquez, and namely El Diamante, Raul, gets in there, we'll have it for you as we show you the big knockout. Boom, the right hand, everything there. The left hand just cleared the vision. Oh, and his head was even up in the air, so the chin was right there. Look at that. Wow. It's the power. That left hand, which I thought was the big hand, because I saw that when the ref was positioned in between me and the 2 fighters, and then I realized when we saw the first replay at the same time you saw it, that it was a right hand power shot right down the middle with Likar with his head up in the air, and everything was set up. So
damas y caballeros,
la
dinamita explota con un tiempo oficial de 1 minuto 47 segundos del primer asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an explosive end with an official time of 1 minute 47 seconds of the very first round. Your winner, by way of knockout, el vencedor por knockout, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez.
We're going to wait now for Raul Marquez to interview Rafael, but while we do, we'll show you exactly what happened here tonight. Our whole night started out with a scheduled 12-round WBA Junior Flyweight Championship of the World.